Let us begin the assertion based type question from the chapter periodic properties. I hope you can see the screen now. Yes, boys? Can you
Yes,
see the
sir.
screen?
So we can see.
Yes, very good. Okay.
We can see.
Okay, question number 1. Question 1 for today from the chapter periodic properties. Assertion A. Okay. Mendeleev proposed that elements are arranged in the periodic table according to their atomic weights. Okay, that is the assertion, and reason are, okay, atomic weight means number of electrons in an atom. Okay, so I'll not give you the options over here. So you have to read the assertion carefully. You have to read the assertion very carefully and then read the reason also, and then decide whether the assertion is true, whether the reasoning is true, whether the assertion is false, or whether the reason is false. Okay, come on, read. Yes. So I've given the assertion reason on the screen. You can see. Question number 1. Assertion capital A. Now this is a assertion and reason based type multiple choice questions. In the following questions, a statement of assertion A is followed by a statement of reason R. Mark the correct choice as A is both A and R are true. R is the correct explanation of A. Both A and R are true, but R is not the correct explanation of A. A is true, but R is false. A is false, but R is true. Now, assertion is, according to Mendeleev, the elements in the periodic table were arranged in the increasing order of the atomic weights. And reason are, atomic weight is the number of electrons present in the structure of an atom. So, you have to choose from A, B, C, D, which is the correct statement. Which is the correct statement? Choose.
C.
It is C. A is true. It is true that Mendeleev arranged the elements in the order of increasing atomic weights. And R is false because atomic weight is not the number of electrons present in the structure of an atom. Okay, so our option is C. Then question number 2. Look at question number 2. If you look at question number 2, assertion A. In a periodic table, there are 7 horizontal rows and 18 vertical columns. Okay. Are there 7 horizontal rows? Are there 7 horizontal rows?
Yes, sir.
Correct. Are there 18 vertical columns? Yes. That is
Yes,
true.
sir.
So assertion A is true. Okay, now let us look at the reason. These horizontal rows are called periods and the vertical columns are called groups. This is also true. Assertion A is also true,
True.
and the reason is also true. So both A and R are true,
Assertion
and
and reason.
it seems R is the correct explanation of A. So option A. It is option A. It is option A. Okay. Now moving to the next question. Question number 3. Question number 3 on the next page. Question number 3. Assertion A. The recurrence of elements with similar properties after certain regular intervals, when these elements are arranged in the increasing order of the atomic numbers, it is called periodicity. True, that is true. That is true. Now reason. The cause of periodicity is the recurrence of similar electronic configuration, that is same number of electrons in the outermost shell or orbit. So A is also true, R is also true, so option A is correct. And option A, you can see both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation of A. So that is the answer for number 3. Then moving to question number 4. Valency is the combining capacity. Valency is the combining capacity, so it can be negative or positive. Okay, fine. Reason. The valency of group 1 and 2 is 1. The valency of group 1 and 2 is 1 and 2. Okay. A can be true, B can be true, but R is not the correct, over here it is not necessary. So option it is given D is correct. What is option D? You see, A is false. A is false. Combining capacity. Combining capacity cannot be negative or positive. It has to be, it is simply combining capacity. So this combining capacity valency cannot be negative or positive. Okay, so your option D has been given to be correct. Explanation is given. Valency means the combining capacity of an atom. Valency is the combining capacity, so it is always positive. Okay. Now it is equal to the number of electrons an atom can donate or accept or share. The number of outermost electrons, that is valence electrons, remains the same on moving down a group. The number of electrons in the outermost shell increases by 1 from left to right in a period. So valency of group 1 and 2 have 1 and 2 electrons respectively. That is the main explanation for that. Thus assertion is incorrect, but the reason is correct here. Okay, that is for question number 4. Then question number 5, assertion A. Metallic character refers to the tendency of a metal to lose their valence electrons to form a cation, positive ion. Okay. And reason for this, metallic character increases down a group and decreases across a period. Metallic character increases down a group, correct? And decreases across a period. That is also correct. Now, here both are correct. Both are correct. A is true, R is true, and R is the correct explanation for A. So option A has been given to be correct over here. So try to get used to such type of questions. Okay. So for such type of questions, the concept, the understanding of the chapter it becomes very, very important. It becomes very, very important. Okay. Then we go to the next, number 6. Number 6 assertion type. Cation is sometimes smaller. Cation is sometimes smaller and sometimes larger than the parent atom. No, because cation is formed by the loss of electron. It cannot be larger. Cation cannot be larger. So A is false. Anion is larger than the parent atom. True, because anion is formed by the gain of electrons. So A is false and R is the correct reason. Okay, so option D is correct. Then number 7. Number 7, assertion A. Non-metals, correct, usually have low ionization enthalpy. Low ionization enthalpy means ionization energy. How it is possible? Non-metals, they have high ionization enthalpy. That is false. Metals and metalloids have high ionization enthalpy. Option C is correct. Now, what is the option C? Let us see. Option C is A is true, but R is false. A is true, but R is false over here. Okay. A is true. Non-metals usually have low I. That's true. But R is false. Reasoning is not correct. Then question number 8. Assertion A. An element in period 3. Okay, there are 3 shells whose electron affinity is 0 is argon. Helium, neon, argon. Correct? Reason R. The amount of energy released when one electron is added to the neutral gaseous atom to form a monovalent negative ion is called electron affinity. So that's fine. So both A and R are true and R is the correct reasoning of A. So that's why option A is correct. That was question number 8. Then question number 9. The ions, the following ions, magnesium ion, sodium ion, fluoride and oxide ions are isoelectronic species. That means having the same number of electrons. Isoelectronic species means what? Having the same number of electrons. Magnesium atom has 12, 12 minus 2 is 10. Sodium has 11, 11 minus 1 is 10. Fluorine has 9, 9 plus 1 is 10. Oxygen has 8, 8 plus 2 is 10. So yes, that's true. So assertion A is true. Now, these elements are isoelectronic, each containing 8 electrons. No, that is wrong. That is wrong. A is true, but R is wrong, false. So option C is correct. They all of them are having 10 electrons, not 8 electrons. Okay. Then moving to question number 10. Assertion A. Group 1 elements, they are called alkali metals. Correct. Alkali metals are those metals which do not react with water. False. So again option B. Option B. A is true, but R is false. Okay. Then there are case-based questions from this chapter. Okay, so these case-based questions, you will read through them very carefully. I'm just going to read them and tell you the answer. Answer is given already over there. A group of elements in the periodic table are given below. Boron is the first member of the group and thallium is the last. Correct? Boron, aluminum, gallium, indium, and thallium. Which element has the most metallic character? So it is thallium. If you move from top to bottom, the metallic character increases. So the answer has to be thallium.
Helium.
Thallium. Then question number 2, based on the same case, which element would be expected to have the highest electronegativity? So highest electronegativity is the element at the top. So it's the first element, that is boron, option number C. Then question number 3, if the electronic configuration of aluminum is 283, then how many electrons are there in the outer shell of thallium? Same, it is 3 electrons. So option B,
3.
because they belong to the same group. Question number 4, determine the nature of all the elements in boron family. All of them. What is the nature? Boron, aluminum, gallium, indium, thallium. So here, except boron, all are metalloids. All are metalloids. That is the group characteristics, nature of the elements of this family. Okay. Then,
List.
okay. Then question number 5. Metallic character of the element in the group to the right of this boron group is metallic character will be less. So option A is correct. Okay. That is question number 5.
I.
Then
Okay.
not high, it is less. Metallic character right of the element boron. After boron comes what? Carbon, no? Metallic character will be what? It will be less, of course.
Yes, sir.
Then then we have the next type of question number 2. Read the following table and answer the questions. Elements P, Q, R is given. Number of neutron is given 12, 10, 18. Mass number is given 23, 20, and 35. Number of neutron means what? Number of neutrons inside. So you can get the number of electrons and protons, no? So 23 minus 12 gives how much? Tell me. 23 minus 12 is 11. So the number of electrons and protons is 11. Over here, number of electron and proton is 10. Over here, number of electron and proton is 17. So here it is 11, 10, 17. So based on this, they are write the atomic number and electronic configuration of element P. P atomic number becomes 11. Okay. And its electronic configuration is 281. So option A is correct. So it is a case-based question. It is a case-based question. That is number 1 over here, subpart. Okay. Then, based on the same case, to which groups do P, Q, and R belong? P, Q, and R. P electronic configuration is 281. Q is 28, group 0. This is group 1, group 0, 1, 0, and over here 287, group 17, 1, 0, and 17. So it is uh, just a second over here. Group 1 is correct. Group 18 is correct. 17. Okay, so answer option is B. This is the option. Okay. Then question number 3. Question number 3. Question number 3. Can you see the question on the screen? Question number 3. Read the question, one of you. One of you, any
To
one of
which periods do
you.
P, Q, and R
R
belong?
belong. So you know the electronic what you call electronic configuration from the atomic numbers. First one is 281, second one is 28, and third one is 287. So it is period 3, period 2, period 3. No, just check 3, 2, and 3. Yes, period 3, period 2, period 3. Okay, because the first element P has electronic configuration 281, the second one has 2 and 8, and third one is 287. Okay, then look at question number 4. Question number 4. In question number 4, it is told which amongst P, Q, and R is an alkali metal, noble gas, halogen. It's easy. P is an alkali metal, Q is a noble gas, and R is a halogen. It's in order only. So option, I think A is correct. Option A is correct. Okay. Then number 5. Identify the following elements. P. P is sodium. Q is what? Neon. Helium neon. Correct. And R is 17, that is chlorine. So all are correct. All are correct. So option D is correct. The next case. Read the next case, all of you. Read the next case in your mind. Read the next case very, very carefully. Okay. I'm waiting. So you must have studied the extract of the periodic table given below. Okay. Now here lithium is there, carbon is there, oxygen is there, then L is there. Okay. Okay. Then there is neon. Okay. Then below lithium is XYZ, below carbon is E, below oxygen is G, below L, that is group 17, QRT, chlorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. Now give the letter of the most reactive metal. Most reactive metal.
Z.
Hmm? Z. Most reactive metal. If you move this way, the reactivity increases. Most metallic is most reactive. Okay. Then coming to the next column over here, give the letter of the most reactive non-metal. Most reactive, but it is a non-metal. Reactive non-metal from here. It cannot be neon. You have to choose from here only. Non-metal over here. After oxygen, this is most non-metallic. So answer has to be L. Answer is L. Okay. So it is option A is correct. Then question number 3. Name the family of elements represented by LQRNT. 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 These are the halogens. LQRNT are the halogen family. Option C is correct. So you saw such questions are quite interesting. No? Such questions are quite interesting. And it is fun solving them. But provided your preparation is good. If you are not well prepared, then again that is going to be a headache. Okay. Then question number 4, if you look at question number 4, determine the following elements in each case occurring in groups 2, 13 and 15. So in group 2, the element, group 13, okay, element, which element, and group 15, which element. So group 2, it can be magnesium also, it can be calcium also. Group 13, it can be boron, aluminum, gallium, indium, thallium. So it can be aluminum. Group 15 is nitrogen family, so it can be nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic, antimony, bismuth. So the correct answer is A, magnesium group 2, aluminum group 13, and nitrogen group 15. That is question number 4. Okay, that is option A is correct. Okay, then moving to question number 5 over here. Valency of X, Y, and Z elements. X, Y, and Z. Valency, it's 1 because they belong to group 1. So the valency is 1. Okay, so this is how you solve the case-based questions. Okay, case-based questions. So I am trying to cover as much as possible in today's class. Then the next chapter we have is chemical bonding. Chemical bonding. In this chapter again there are plenty of assertion type questions. Okay, simple standalone question. It's easy, but assertion type question, that is what I want to explain you. So here we have from the chapter chemical bonding. Again, similarly, directions are given. In the following questions, a statement of assertion A is followed by a statement of reason R. Mark the correct choice as A or B or C or D. Depending upon A means both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation. Both A and R are true, but R is not the correct explanation. A is true, but R is false. A is false, but R is true. So this generally remains the same for all the assertion and reasoning based type of multiple choice questions. So here the first question is question A, assertion. Question 1. The bond formed as a result of neutral sharing of electrons is called a covalent bond. Okay, true. Reason: covalent bonds do not conduct electricity as they do not contain ions. That is also true. But it is option B because R, because the reason is not the correct reasoning for A. Okay, so it is option B. So if you want to get a hold of this question, you must watch the video. Okay, then only you'll get the idea. Okay. Then question number 2, assertion. The symbolic representation of an element indicating their valence shell electrons is called electron dot structure or Lewis structure. That is the assertion. The symbolic representation of an element indicating the number of electrons in the valence shell. Correct? That is true. Then the reason is over here. The electron dot structure for sodium chloride. That is true. Okay, option A is correct. So that is correct. So A is true, R is also true, and R is the correct explanation for A. Then question number 3, assertion A. Read this question, all of you, on your own, in your mind. Assertion A. Oxidation is a chemical process in which an atom or an ion loses one or more electrons. It's a chemical process. True. It is losing one or more electrons. Correct. Loss of electron is oxidation. Now reasoning. Now this oxidation is due to the bond pair of electrons is the pair of electrons shared between two atoms. Now it is due to the bond pair of electrons that the pair of electrons shared between two atoms. Now this one is a fishy question over here. It is a fishy question. So here, according to this textbook, they are telling option A is correct. And option A means A is true, R is also true. But if you look at the reason very carefully, the bond pair of electrons, the pair of electrons shared between two. No, this is option A is wrong. This is not the correct answer. A is true, R is true, but R is not the reasoning of it. So it has to be option C. It has to be option B. Sorry, option B. For this question, it is the option B. Okay. Now, in the meantime, read question number 4. Question number 4. Read question number 4, all of you.
तो देखिए ना, मैंने इसीलिए प्रीलिम्स में ही सबमिट करेगा।
ठीक है,
वर्ड में लिख दीजिए ना, वर्ड में।
Hello. Hello. Sorry, you muted yourself.
Hello.
Yes, boys. Can you hear me? Number 4 is done?
Yes, sir. Sorry, you muted yourself.
Okay. Number 4. HCl is a polar molecule. In HCl, the strong nuclear charge of chlorine.
See the board.
Huh? You can't see the board?
Darshan, don't talk.
Can you see the board now?
Yes, sir.
No, can you see the screen now? For question number 4, the reason in HCl, the strong nuclear charge of chlorine atom attracts the electron of hydrogen far away from its nucleus. So R is also A is also true, R is also true, but over here this R is not the correct explanation for A. Okay, so option B is given correct. Question number 5, assertion A. Hydronium ion contains 2 covalent bonds and 1 coordinate bond, hydronium ion. H3O plus, correct. Ammonium ion has 2 covalent bonds and 1 coordinate bond. Now this one is fishy. This one is fishy because if you look at hydronium ion, if you look at hydronium ion, The formula of hydronium ion is like this: H3O plus. Okay, so if you draw the structural formula of hydronium ion, it becomes like this. This is one coordinate bond, H, this H over here. So hydronium ion has two covalent bonds and one is a coordinate bond. Okay, and ammonium ion NH4 plus 1. If you look at this, it has three covalent bonds and one coordinate bond. One coordinate bond like this. Okay. So based on this concept, if you look at that question, hydronium ion contains two covalent bonds, correct, and one coordinate bond, that is also correct. And reason, ammonium ion has two, this is wrong, this is false. So option C is correct. Question number 6. Lone pair effect is shown by coordinate compounds. Wrong. Okay, when the unshared pair of electrons around an atom in the middle of molecule is completely shared by one of them, that is correct. So A is false, R is true. Okay, so option D over here. Over here you have to choose the D option. Option D. Option D says A is false but R is true. Okay, that was question number 5. 6. The number 7. Number 7 we have assertion A. The most ionic compound of periodic table is cesium chloride. It might be true. We cannot say because most ionic compound, it is not possible because cesium is right at the bottom, chlorine is right at the top after fluorine. And ionic compounds convert electricity in the molten and in the aqueous solution state. So A is false, R is true. Okay, that was number 7. Then we have number 8. During ionization, metals lose electrons. This change is called oxidation. Okay, correct. Reason for this statement: the process by which covalent compounds are converted into ions is known as ionization. Okay, fine, that is also good. So option A is given to be correct. Then question number 9, assertion A. The number of electrons lost or gained by an atom to form an equivalent compound is called electrovalency. Okay, this one is option C is given. Reason, it possesses high ionization potential. So for question number 9, option C is given correct. Why? Because if you look at the options over here, A is true but R is false. A is true but R is false. Okay. The number 10, hydronium ion is hydrated proton. You can say, okay, because of presence of water molecules. Okay, hydrated proton. Then reason, addition of released H plus ion to a lone pair of electrons of oxygen atoms of the polar water molecule leads to formation of hydrogen. That is also correct. So option A is correct. Okay. So this was from the chapter chemical bonding. So if you want to have a look at all these questions, assertion, reason based type multiple choice questions, you have to watch this video carefully. Okay. And tomorrow will be the last chemistry class before the semester one examination. So tomorrow I'll be trying to cover the next chapter, that is acid, bases, and salts. Okay, acid, bases, and salts, and if possible, if time permits, then I will also do mole concept and stoichiometry. This assertion, reasoning based type question. Okay, with this, I would like to end my class here only. Okay, and then after that, you may join the next class. Okay, boys. Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
sir.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
sir.
Sure,
Have
sir.
a
Bye.
nice day.
Have a nice day.